Welcome to the Midweek Refuel with Lupus in Color, where we strive to educate, inspire, encourage, and empower lupus warriors worldwide, as well as their supporters. You haven't seen me in a couple of weeks, mainly because I've been sick, in and out of, flares and things of that nature. And, most times we do have to stop, rest, recharge, and refresh. So that's what I've been doing. But today I want to come to you about unsolicited advice. I made a post today regarding 10 things you shouldn't say. You just need to stop saying to a lupus warrior. Some of those things seem kind of out there, but there are things that we hear every day. We get unsolicited advice from people all the time. And it might be, well-meaning advice, and it might be something that they think that will help us. But if you don't know about lupus, how could you possibly give me advice about it? If you don't even know what lupus does to the body, if you've never seen me in the hospital, if you've never seen me doubled over in pain, if you've never seen me crying because I just can't breathe, how could you possibly give me unsolicited advice? When I make these posts, sometimes people hit me up privately. And they're always like, if you take this tea or if you take this protein drink, it'll clear your gut and it'll cure you. Really? If it was that easy, I think that we would all do it. I think anybody who has a chronic illness does not want to have a chronic illness and does not want to have to depend on pharmaceutical drugs to keep them alive. So it really takes me aback when someone comes in my inbox, or they make a post, or they say something off the wall on my page regarding, how I would fight my lupus, or what medicines I should take to make me feel better. Or if they say stuff like, you would do so much better with herbal remedies if you just got off the pharmaceuticals. You know what? You might be right. But in the meantime and in between time, when I'm half dead and almost gone from this earth, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just take your advice and just take some herbs and just let lupus ravage my body? No, it's not going to happen. So I just want to, let you all know you don't have to take unsolicited advice. You don't have to get up in here and get everybody's advice about what they think you should do about your lupus. You have to know your body. You have to know how your body is going to react with certain things. You have to know how your body is going to react if you don't take your medicine and if you do take your medicine. You have to know your own body. And the unsolicited advice that people give you, you can't let it get to you. You can't let it get you down. You can't let it get you to a point where you're questioning, should I really be taking this medicine? Yes, you should be taking your medicine. Take your medicine as directed until you find something different that can help you better. But the whole unsolicited advice and the whole saying, oh, you don't pray enough, or you don't think well enough, or somehow lupus is your fault. Lupus is not your fault. It's a chronic illness. And people will always say, well, get better soon. There's getting better, but there's being well beyond lupus. And I don't like to say, oh, I'm getting better every day. I am getting better every day, but the reality of the fact is that lupus is still in my body. It's going to be in my body, but I am well beyond lupus, and I don't really need your unsolicited advice. It kind of really drives me a little crazy that people feel that they really think that they have a product that can cure me. They think that their protein drink is going to cure me, when in fact it might kill me. Or they think that something that their doctor told them about somebody that had lupus 50 years ago, before there was even medicine to help it, that their advice is going to be good for me, because every lupus patient is different. We are all the same. We have the same chronic illness, but it presents itself differently. So just be careful. I want to warn you, for the get well quick schemes, don't fall for them. For the schemes that say, if you just do this, you'll be cured, don't fall for them. I know you guys know better than that. Don't allow people to give you unsolicited advice and then be down on yourself because their advice doesn't work, because it's not proper advice. Take the advice of your doctors. Make sure you know your body. Make sure you know yourself. Make sure you learn to advocate properly for your medications and for the things that you need to make you feel well beyond lupus. So your midweek refuel is stay away from the get healthier quickly schemes. Stay away from people who don't know anything about lupus trying to give you advice, and they have no clue what lupus is. So I hope you have a great rest of your week. That was kind of a rant more than a encouragement, but it was encouragement in some way. But I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'm getting back up and doing more videos. So look, we have a giveaway going on. If we get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, we will draw for a nice lupus package. So go on over to our YouTube page at Lupus in Color and subscribe. We're just trying to give you more content that can help you beat lupus day to day. So you guys have a good rest of your week and have a nice night. Bye.